Hey there everyone, I have returned from San Diego Comic-Con 2016 and boy was it another fantastic show. Just, as always, if you have gone or if you follow the show, you know how ridiculous and crazy it is, whether you want exclusives or signings or want to see panels or just walk around. It is, one of the craziest shows out there. And every year I do have a pretty good size haul. This is the first time actually in all the years I've been going that I'm actually doing a video for my haul, and it's actually one of the smallest hauls I've had in quite a few years. So either way, I'd love to show it off, see what you all have, and yeah, let's get started. This is a Bruce Timm Batman Beyond sketch that I got from Bruce on Saturday of Comic-Con. And funny story with this, I was trying Thursday and Friday as well to get a sketch, I should say. But Bruce usually only takes a limited number. On Thursday, I believe he took about 20 names. Friday, he actually had about 40 pre-drawn sketches. And if you were the first 40 in line, you would just choose which sketch you wanted, and you'd be on your way. Now on Saturday, he was taking a list which he would complete all day. And the list was limited to 20. However, by the time I got up to the front of the line, the list had filled up, but he quickly took the paper from us, the signing paper, and said, hold on, don't worry. He added 3 more lines, and I was the very last name. So I was basically number 23 out of 23. And he said to return later at 6 p.m., but he also said that he can't guarantee that he would even get the first 20 done. So I was pretty hopeful. I wasn't too worried. Well, I was a little worried, but I walked around, I volunteered as I usually do, did my shift, got some other exclusives, went back around 5:30, and I asked him, hey Bruce, the last name on your list, is my sketch done? Lo and behold, he pulls out his binder and takes out the sketch, and I am absolutely thrilled to have it. It's my first Bruce Timm sketch. I wasn't aware that he doesn't really go to too many conventions at all, so I'm happy to finally have one. And there you go, there's a close-up. So another sketch, actually I've never had this many sketches done at Comic-Con or any convention. So this was pretty, more artistically lean towards for the show. This one is a Neal Adams print with a sketch done by him, which I just uploaded a video as well, which should be just before maybe this video or 2 videos down. So if you want to check out him sketching. Neal Adams always has a huge booth at any convention he goes to. Tons of prints and books and comics and original art for sale, and plenty of sketch shop opportunities. It's always worth it. I know people have mixed views and feelings about Neal. I love the guy. He's always in a happy mood when I see him. He's always happy to draw anything, of course, for a price, but hey, it's a very well worth price. So this one actually, it's limited to 100 prints, and these 100 prints have this sketch at the bottom, which he will draw to order essentially. So once someone asks for it, then he'll draw it on site right there. And like I said, it's limited to 100. And it's pretty cool. I wouldn't say gripe, or one thing that I was a little surprised at, I didn't realize it's literally the same style sketch. He has like a I guess an artist proof, if you want to call it, that he pulls out to kind of copy that one to get the same shape and direction and style and whatnot. And it kind of glances over just to make sure he's doing everything, which is totally cool, because either way it's a hand-drawn, to order, limited to 100, totally worth it. And at the end, his wife pulls out their little notebook to see what number they're on, and this one came out to be number 47 out of 100. So that is pretty cool. So if you want to get another look at that and the whole print, I'm a huge Superman fan, so I'm super happy to have this as well. I'll be adding that to my other Neal Adams sketch I have as well. So another sketch I also had that I've been trying to get, not only every day of this convention, but every convention he goes to, Mr. Todd Knock. Again, he's another person that only takes a limited amount. I want to say less than 10 per day, and of course, if you don't get in the right line, or if you don't get in fast enough, you'll miss out. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and actually no, sorry, just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I completely, missed it by maybe 1 or 2 people. Sunday, I ran in as soon as the doors opened. I was able to get there early enough, and I was number 2 on the list. And I gave him my sketchbook, and this is actually the first sketch added to my sketchbook that I actually bought last San Diego Comic-Con because I wanted to fill it up, you know, something personal. But I'm super happy to finally have it. He did just a simple Spider-Man bust for me. Let me get a close-up on that. Dated to July 24th. And he's such a great guy. Him and his wife are super sweet. I highly recommend getting a sketch from him. It's totally worth it. So now continuing with the comics theme, I picked up these three from Torpedo Comics. They're one of my favorite vintage comic dealers to go to. They have great prices and they're great to work with. The prices you see on here are definitely not what I paid, but you know, because I'm a repeat customer as well, they did give me a better deal. So here we have Hawkman #1. This was the first Hawkman solo issue or solo series. Then we have Hawkman #3, and funny story that I was sharing with the booth as well. I've actually never read a Hawkman or Hawkgirl story. As much as I'm into comics and everything, for some reason I just never had the chance to pick up their stories. But at the same time, they are also two of my absolute favorite characters. I don't know if I'm just because I'm a bird lover or animal lover and I just love the iconic look and story to them, but I just always love them and I'm happy to finally have these two, especially Hawkman #3. I love the irony of the cover, of course the birds in the gilded cage, because they are bird related heroes and they're in a cage. I just love that cover. And I also got the World's Finest #180. This is also a Neil Adams piece. I've been hunting this for quite some time, so I'm really happy to have this issue as well. And then something new that I actually haven't seen before were these Star Wars socks that I got from Stance, I believe. I never have seen these before. You know, I was always actually looking for some Star Wars clothing to add to my wardrobe, and socks particularly, and I'm really happy they had these this year. I'm not sure if I missed them in years past or this is the first year they have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. So these were really cool. This is just a Stormtrooper design that goes all the way to the bottom. It's just one pair. And this one, I thought both of them were Boba Fett, but after seeing a different color when I got home, one of them is actually Han Solo. So that's actually pretty cool that, you know, and I didn't even notice the design at the bottom as the Stormtrooper doesn't have anything. So one of them is Boba Fett and the other one is Han, so that's really cool to have too. And the last piece, and one of my favorites that I picked up that I was really hoping wouldn't sell out, and luckily it did not when I did pick it up, was the Gentle Giant Captain Phasma mini bust. I believe this is my very first piece from The Force Awakens. I'm pretty sure because I know I have the First Order Trooper on pre-order. I also pre-ordered Rey, and I don't think they have anything else coming out. And if you check my Facebook page, I also have a full photo gallery. They have the BB-8 Holiday Edition mini bust that was released. They have Maz Kanata, she was announced. They have the classic Poe Dameron, classic First Order Snowtrooper, the regular Flame Trooper, regular First Order Trooper, and plenty more over there. That's pretty cool. Let me get a close-up of that. And I will have a review of this as well, hopefully today. If not, just, you know, check my page. And just real quick, taking a look at the box. This one is number 918 out of 1200, so pretty good size. So that's about it for my San Diego Comic-Con haul this year. Like I said, it's a pretty small haul compared to other years, but it's a mighty haul. I'm pretty happy with it all. And if you have any questions or if you want to show off your haul too, I'll be happy to share and discuss it. But until then, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like and follow all my pages, and stay tuned for the next video.